Hello again, friends. It's Miss Holmes here, coming to you from my happy place, my beautiful kindergarten classroom, room C2, right here at Jack London Elementary School, also known as home of the cutest little class in town. Now, before I share another holiday treat with you today, friends, I need you to help me out. I still need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. You can do it right now. Go ahead, push the button below. It's completely free. And by doing that, you will help and support me so I can continue to read all these fantastic books and create all these amazing videos and share them with lovers of literature everywhere, from littles to bigs alike. Today, I want to read a Christmas classic for you. It's titled Olive, the Other Reindeer. It's adorable. Now, before we start, we always turn the book over and see, has the author written us a sneak peek? No written sneak peek here, friends. Okay. So we're going to enjoy this one together. Olive, the Other Reindeer. There's a name I'm not sure about. I've heard Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and of course the most famous of all, Rudolph. But I've never heard of Olive. This will be fun. Olive, the Other Reindeer. And this is written by Vivian Walsh and illustrated by Otto Seibold. Olive, the Other Reindeer. Every day, Olive took her daily dog walk, winter, spring, summer, or fall. Today was a winter's day. It was the holidays. There was music playing outdoors. People were singing along. Olive, the other reindeer. Olive was too shy to sing. She hummed. There's Olive. Back at her doghouse, Olive was wrapping presents and listening to the radio. She heard that same song again. Olive, the other reindeer, went the song. Olive, the other reindeer, Olive sang. Olive, the reindeer, said Olive. I thought I was a dog. I must be a reindeer. It was the time of year when all reindeer reported to the North Pole to help Santa Claus. Olive put down her scissors carefully and marched out the door. And then 2 buses. Oh, the Polar Express. I like that. She got there to the North Pole just in time. Santa was checking his list for the second time. Elves were busy helping the reindeer and loading the sleigh with presents for all the good girls and boys. Everyone was getting ready to go. But he looks busy. Olive took her place. Santa noticed that there was a little dog in the lineup. Santa knew a lot about dogs. For instance, they can't fly. But it was time to go. So he decided to give Olive a chance. Comet, the biggest reindeer, used a piece of extra ribbon to make sure Olive was tied in safe and tight. And now they were ready to go. Olive was surprised that it was so easy to fly. Now, is Olive really flying? She thinks she is, and I think that's all that matters. The other reindeer were very curious about their new helper. They looked at Olive so much that they weren't watching where they were going. Uh-oh. Crash! They flew smack into the top of a too-tall tree. Oh dear, said Santa. My sleigh is stuck in this tree. I will have to cut it free. Olive clung to the side of the tree. She tried to fly up to help Santa, but she could not. She climbed up slowly and started chewing. Chewing sticks was something Olive could do well. Thank you, Olive, said Santa Claus as they got back on their way. Good job. They had not traveled far when Olive's nose began to twitch. Olive smelled trouble. There was a smell of gumdrop candies as they fell from the sleigh. Drop, drop, drop. Olive barked, and Santa knew what to do. Uh-oh. He steered the reindeer down and around so that all of the gumdrops fell, plop, 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 back into his toy sack. Oh, Santa saves all those gumdrops. Good job, Santa. We were very lucky to not lose a single gumdrop, thought Olive. Then she heard a strange sound. It was the musical note. She spun around on a string to see the night sky filled with falling flutes. Olive had to howl louder than the wind instruments. This was not music to Santa's ears. First gumdrops and now flutes, thought Santa. That tree must have torn a hole in my sled. Prepare for an emergency landing, Santa instructed. The sleigh landed in a snowy field full of flutes. Luckily, Olive was a very good dog at fetching sticks. It was something dogs just love to do. Before Santa had finished patching the hole in the sleigh, Olive had returned each and every flute back to the sack. Ho, 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 said Santa. We're ready to go. They were running late, but after a while, all the good children received their presents, and Santa and his team headed home. Oh, with Olive in tow. They were almost home when they got caught in the dreaded North Pole fog. The reindeer slowed down until it was only the breeze that moved them along. The fog was as thick as a pillow. It made everyone feel sleepy. Then Santa remembered something about dogs. They are expert smellers. Olive, I'd hate to be late for breakfast this year, he said. Mrs. Claus has planned a parade of cookies. You can almost smell them. Can't you? Olive could smell the cookies. Olive, won't you guide my sleigh this morning? Asked Santa. Olive moved to the front of the reindeer. Olive's sense of smell is going to save the day. Thanks to Olive's nose and Mrs. Claus's baking, they made it all the way back to the North Pole. All of the elves sang out a cheer. Hooray! Hooray! Santa and the reindeer and the little doggy are back. Back at the North Pole, it was a glorious morning. After eating lots of good food, it was time to open presents. The reindeer got jump ropes and the elves got toy trains. Santa reached into his toy sack. There was just one present left. It was for Olive. It was her very own set of reindeer antlers. And they fit perfectly. And then everyone went outside to play reindeer games. Olive, the other reindeer. I love that story. It's adorable. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thanks for sharing it with me, friends. And stay tuned for more wonderful holiday stories coming up right here on Storytime with Miss Holmes.